Hello everybody and a new episode from Nomad Entrepreneur. I'm Hussam Afifi and this video is coming to you from the beautiful country of Georgia. In this episode I'm going to talk to you about 5 tips and advice to help small and medium enterprises to overcome this pandemic, to overcome this crisis. I know, and you should agree with me about that this pandemic has a very bad impact on our economy. So, what can you do to overcome this pandemic if you have a small or a medium enterprise? If you have a shop, a coffee shop, if you are selling anything, if you are offering any online services, this tips is going to help you and make your mission easier to overcome this crisis. Make sure to watch this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. Hello again. In the time of the crisis, people get panic, and this is very bad for business management because it leads to very bad decision. And you might agree with me that the current situation of the coronavirus pandemic affected the economy badly. So, what can you do if you have a small or medium enterprise to overcome this pandemic? These advice are very important and helpful. So make sure to follow every single one of them. With no further to say, let's jump in with our first advice, with our first tip. Well, our first tip is to reduce your expenses. If you have a small or medium enterprise and your monthly expenses is more than 20% of the worst month income, this is an indicator that you might be following a bad strategy. So, what can you do exactly to reduce your expenses, especially your monthly expenses? Is to get rid of the unnecessary expenses, the unnecessary monthly expenses. For instance, you might be renting an office or renting a working space. With the curfew applied in the most of the countries and with the current restrictions, you might not be going well with this office. So you might do not need this working area anymore because of many reasons. People do not go out now very often, and your employee are working online remotely. So why do you need an office or why do you need a shop? These renting expenses should be on your list. You should think about it. If it's unnecessary, get rid of it. I know now you might be wondering, Hussam, what are you saying? Are you crazy? I'm gonna get rid of my office or my shop? What I'm gonna do if I have some products? What I'm gonna do if I have something to sell in this shop? Well, the solution even cheaper than your monthly rent. The answer is go online. Yes, if you don't work online till now, you are doing very bad thing. You should start to take your market, to take your products online, to offer them in online. You should start your e-commerce store. And this is very important. The expenses of starting an e-commerce store on the internet is very much less than your monthly rent. If you have a shop selling anything, just get rid of this area, get rid of this place, keep your product stored somewhere and start to go online. Open your e-commerce store and start to work remotely. If you have any employee, just start to make them work for that. take your shop or your services online. This is a very, very important step to reduce your expenses and to help you grow fast. Even after the pandemic, you can go and rent another space, and you can go and rent another office, and at that time you will be much stronger. You will have a very good base online, and you will have a very good base on the reality. People are not going out anymore, so you should figure out how can I reach to these people in their homes. And in this tip, I'm not going to say fire your employee. This is a very, very bad decision, because your employee have experience, your employee knows your business model, your employee know how to deal and to do your work. Don't fire your employee. Don't even reduce their salaries. This is a very bad decision, and what I'm going to mention later, that you need to maintain a very good relationship with your employee. It is very important to keep your employee, to keep their salaries, and if it's your mistake that you didn't plan your expenses between 10 and 20% from your worst month performance, it's not their fault. You didn't plan it well, and this is your mistake. The second tip for you to keep your business going and to survive this pandemic, focus on digital marketing. Digital marketing is a very huge industry. Digital marketing is very important to any business. If you have any services or products, doing it online, doing digital marketing is very important and necessary to you, and this will help you in this time. So if you can offer your services or products online, this is very important to do it now, because lots of people are in homes, lots of people on social media, lots of people online, so you can start to sell your products and services easily now. Advertising this time of the year, this time of the crisis, is very cheap, because there's not a lot of people doing advertisement anymore online, so you can have a very, very cheap price for the cost per click or cost per action, whatever, which platform are you going to do your digital marketing on. This is very important to start to get to this direction. Focus on your digital marketing. The third advice is to keep and maintain a strong relationship with your customers. If you build your customer during the last years, you should maintain a very strong and good relationship with them in this time, especially in this time. Your customers want to feel that you care about them. Show them that, start to give them some offers, show them that you care about them. You are not only dealing with them because of the money or because they will be buying your products. You should start to give them some offers to reduce their responsibilities. If they have to pay you some payments, you should think seriously about delaying these payments or reducing this payment. You should start to give them some offers. This is going to help you in the short and long term. Show them that you care. The tip number 4 is to benefit from any economic support programs offered by any of the authorities or the government in your area, in your business country or your business city. For instance, here in Georgia, the government announced a lot of economic support programs towards small and medium enterprises. A lot of decisions helped this enterprise to overcome this crisis. In your country or wherever you are, if there is any economic support program, go for it. If you need to do any papers work, if you need to apply for it, think seriously about benefiting from these programs. It's going to help your business to overcome this crisis. The tip number 5: control the crisis. Be flexible. In other words, This crisis, as much it has a huge impact on the economy, a huge impact on your company performance, there is an opportunity. If you have not developed your business to the new future of this world, you need to do it now. Be flexible. As I mentioned in the first tip, if you didn't develop your business to have an e-commerce store, take your business to the next level and start to focus in this area. There are a lot of things you can control as a manager or a director of your business during this crisis, and there are many other things that you cannot control. You cannot control the curfew, you cannot force your employee to come to their workplace. You cannot do that anymore, so you should be flexible and you should think about what can you do to overcome this crisis, what can you do to make your business going. These were 5 tips for small and medium enterprises to overcome the crisis. I hope it was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell that when I release any new videos, you get notified. Thank you for watching and see you in a new video soon.